What's up, Bud Light fam? It's the Bud Light Bros.
Woo!
Right here with video. Well, it's part
Part deuce.
of the first parter. Well, part 2 of the video, which is
The top 10 UFC fights of all time.
yeah, according to us, the Bud Light Bros.
Of course.
All right. So in the last video, we left you off. Well, we started off with number 10, number 9, number 8, number 7, number 6. So now we're gonna get into number 5. So this is this portion of the video is the top 5 fights in the UFC ever, according to us. All right, number 5.
Starting off number 5, we have the West Coast Gangster Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor at UFC 196. That happened March of 2016.
So this fight, you have Conor McGregor that's being a little loudmouth,
annoying,
going
loud
around,
mouth.
running his mouth after he knocked out
A bunch of small featherweights,
all these
145ers.
And was he already a featherweight champion?
He was a featherweight.
He was a featherweight champion. That he knocked out Aldo, whatever. Get that lame fight out of here. But then you have this.
Oh wait, no, I don't think he was featherweight champion.
Whatever.
I can't remember, yeah.
But this fool comes around and says like, nah, you know what? I don't want to fight at featherweight. I want to fight at light heavyweight, 155. And then they call up.
I mean lightweight.
Lightweight, the 155 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they tell him, hey, you want to fight?
You can fight a dude named Rafael dos Anjos.
Oh, you know what? That's what
Yeah.
it was. He was supposed to fight Rafael dos Anjos for the light heavyweight belt.
For the
So he was
lightweight.
for the lightweight belt.
Uh-huh.
But he was already the goddamn featherweight belt.
I think so, yeah. So
because
he's
they gave him that title shot.
Uh-huh.
And then
but dos Anjos got hurt.
his foot got hurt. He pulled out, and so they offered him like other people, and he's like, nah. And then they offered it to Nate Diaz within 11 days' notice.
Mm-hmm.
Nate Diaz was in some beach in Cancun or something, drinking a pina colada or whatever the hell he was doing, probably smoking weed. And they call him, and he's like, hey, McGregor needs an opponent. You think you could take it?
He
This fool said, hell yeah. Easy money.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, starts training, whatever. 11 days, guys. 11 days notice. He comes back. McGregor tells him, hey, I don't want to make lightweight no more. I don't want to make 155.
No, it was such short notice that I don't think Diaz was going to be able to make lightweight. So they offered them, all right, what about welterweight? And McGregor was like, all right, I'm down. Diaz will
I think Nate Diaz offered him a catch weight of 160 or 165.
165.
Because he said, hey, I'm not going to be able to make the full 155 in 11 days.
Uh-huh.
Give me a catch weight. And then McGregor is like, F a catch weight.
We'll go up to welterweight.
We'll do it at welterweight, 170. So Nate was like, that's
Perfect,
even better. So whatever, the fight goes on. The little promos come about. And
everybody counting Diaz out. Everybody saying, "Oh, McGregor's gonna knock this."
And it was all of Ireland. Because
he had American casual.
But that fight was already set to be taking place in Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena, and everybody was already there, and all his people from Ireland. He pretty much had all of Ireland backing him up.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they were at the media presses, at the press conferences, and Nate was just like, whatever, homie, I'm not having it. And he
keep on
just
acting a fool, homie.
Man, that Nate Diaz, the Stockton gangster, he is from up north, Northern Cali, 209, Stockton 209, baby. He came in, and he's like, man, you ain't ass, homie, you ain't gonna touch me, blah blah blah, all this, all that. And look what happened. The fight goes on. Yeah, Connor comes in the first round.
We'll give it to him. He got the first
Yeah,
round.
he's
piecing up Diaz.
he's piecing him up. He's getting him with his little combinations. That stupid left hook that he always throws. You know, it's landing for him. Whatever. But
it's not hurting Diaz.
Exactly.
He dropped him.
And then he thinks he's got something because he has Nate hurt and he opens up, you know, his scar tissue and he's like, oh yeah, I got him hurt
anybody
already.
could do.
Yeah, because Nate's been hurt so many times. He has so much scar tissue.
He's been cut so many times.
You know, you slap him and he starts bleeding. So whatever. So man, Nate just took it, came back, rebounded, said, you know what, the second round I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start throwing my 1-2s.
My combos, homie.
Yeah, my 1-2s and my combos and bam, 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 caught that fool with the goddamn left. And there's the story. Connor starts falling apart.
He starts gassing.
Yeah, he was already gassed and he starts backing up and then all of a sudden he goes for a takedown. Conor McGregor, a non-wrestler?
Oh, you a
wrestler
now?
Oh. Nah, homie. Nate already knew that. He's like, oh, hell no, homie. Give me your goddamn neck. He took his neck. He got behind him. He got his neck.
His rear naked choke. And
choke.
he made Conor tap not one, but 2 times.
Yeah. Man, Conor was a little bitch. And that fool got submitted by Nate Diaz, homie, the Stockton gangster. What's up, homie?
West Side.
And his infamous phrase was like, "I'm not surprised, mother effers." Bam, with the double biceps. Man, that was the bad. That was number 6 or number 5 because that fight was badass. All right,
Number 4, we have Justin, the highlight reel Gaethje versus Michael Johnson at the Tough 25 finale that happened July of 2017.
Yeah. Let me see where we at. Gaethje was Johnson. Second round TKO, Ultimate Fighter finale, 25. Lightweights, 155ers, and this happened July 2017. And this fight, this was Justin Gaethje's first fight in the UFC.
His debut fight.
After he pretty much demolished everybody and PFL, what is now called PFL, but back then it was called the WSOF, World Series of Fighting.
Yeah.
And he was the lightweight champion. And I think the UFC bought them out, or the contract expired. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but the UFC was able to get Justin Gaethje, and they brought him over, and they put him against Michael Johnson, a badass fighter from. He made his highlights in. Was he an Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah.
He was an Ultimate Fighter. He was an Ultimate Fighter winner.
I believe he was in the Ultimate Fighter with Lesnar and Mir. And he was on Team Lesnar, I think.
And you know, he had a cool stint already. He came in, they put him against each other, and man, this fight was fireworks from the beginning.
All from the talking and the press conferences and the meetups, everything.
Yeah, because everybody knows UFC is up here, homie. Every other promotion is like, there's tiers. Like,
bring that more down.
Yeah, there's tiers. But Justin Gaethje, I'm a fan of fighting, and I saw that fool fighting for WSOF, and I told this fool, I'm like, hey, when the UFC signs this fool, he's gonna be a problem. But like that's why they put him up against Michael Johnson. They gave him a very heavy test for his debut fight. But Justin came in, man, both of them. Round 1 was back and forth. Round 2 was back and forth. They both rocked each other.
Johnson rocked Gaethje more, and Gaethje was. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, Johnson rocked Gaethje." Gaethje was like almost on his feet, like stumbling, looking like a fool, but he managed to survive, and then until the second round, once again, right in the beginning, Gaethje gets rocked again by Johnson. Like, I don't even know how the hell he survived him because he got hurt. He got rocked.
He looked like a baby deer coming out of the womb.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was on so wobbly legs. And he got back to the fence, but the issue was Michael Johnson got tired. That was the only issue.
He was too overconfident in trying to finish him, and he paid the ultimate price of gassing out. He emptied his gas tank early, and that's when Gaethje came and overcame everything and started landing his combinations.
Yeah, and then he landed a flying knee, and then he landed a standing knee, and uppercut, and
dirty boxed him.
And the ref seen enough and called the fight.
Yeah.
Man, but that was, for as long as that fight lasted, that was a hell of a fight.
Yeah, a great way to debut. Perfect fighter to say, like, hey, I came from a weak organization to come in to try to dominate.
Yeah, this is what you got for me. Like, give me your top guys.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if you don't know, Justin Gaethje is one of the top guys right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and the funny thing is, he actually, I believe he lost his next two after that, right? With Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier. I believe he lost his next two, but then came back to go on a winning streak to still become one of the top guys today. Or later on, maybe in the future, you'll see him in a title fight soon.
Yeah, so that was number 4.
Now we move on to number 3.
Number 3, which is let him know.
This is the Mexican-born fighter, Brandon, the Assassin Baby Moreno. Versus Davison, God of War, Figueiredo. Oh my God. And this is the first fight. They went on to fight the first ever in UFC quadrilogy.
They fought 4 times. This is how good this rivalry was.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about
the first fight.
The first fight that put the flyweight division, 125 pound, the flyweight division on the map in UFC, that brought them to life.
All right, so this fight
happened in UFC 256, December of 2020.
And it was a draw.
Mm-hmm.
A draw. Do you know how good a fight has to be to end up in a goddamn draw?
Especially in a 5-round fight.
Championship fight. 5-round championship fight.
In a 9-day notice, or a 9-day notice, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. It was a 9-day notice for both of them. Both of them fought in a card like a week before they fought.
And yeah, so how the hell does that happen? Let me tell you how that happened.
Mm-hmm.
These mother effers, the flyweight division was on its last strands.
Mm-hmm.
The UFC was ready to get rid of them. They didn't know what to do with their fighters. Yeah, Henry Cejudo kind of revived it a little bit, but then he went on and tried to become a bantamweight champion, move up in weight. But this guy, as much as I don't like him, Davison Figueiredo, the God of War, as much as I don't like him, he earned his spot at the top of that division. Every goddamn guy he faced, he took him out. KO round 1, TKO round 2, submission round 1, submission round 2. This guy was taking out guys left and right. But then you give him the little Mexican fool, Brandon Moreno, the Assassin Baby, the little guy that nobody expected anything from him.
Nobody had hope. Everybody was saying that, oh, this is gonna be a bloodbath.
I think they had him at like as a plus 1200.
Yeah.
Like nobody expected this guy to do anything. But this guy in this fight showed the Mexican spirit of fighting. He traded with him toe to toe. He went with him, standing toe to toe. Went went on the ground game. His jiu-jitsu was better than this fool. His wrestling was better than this fool. And you go 5 rounds and the judges can't make up their mind and they give you a draw? Man, that's why this fight set up, not the second fight, not the third fight, it set up all 4 goddamn fights that these guys had between each other until Figueiredo moved up in weight after losing.
Yeah.
Man, so what else can you say about that fight?
Yeah.
Google that fight, because that fight is gonna make you. You know what? Google all those 4 fights.
Yeah.
Between Moreno and Figueiredo, because those fights will make you understand this is what these guys train for and fight for, to lay it out on the line and then become something of themselves.
Exactly.
So that was number 3. Without further ado, fight number 2.
Ooh, we're going back to a fighter we already said. He's so good. He's on here twice. And number 2, we have Ruthless Robbie Lawler versus Rory, the Red King McDonald. And this is the second fight they fought. Fight number 2. This is UFC 189. That
welterweight.
happened July of 2015.
Yeah. And this was a welterweight fight, 170 pounds. Lawler is defending his belt against McDonald, and
which was a guy that was supposed to beat him because he was like the perfect technical fighter.
Do you guys remember GSP? Maybe not, but this was supposed to be his understudy.
His protege.
Yeah, the guy that learned everything from him. He was from TriStar Gym in Canada, and he was supposed to have everything he had. He was supposed to have all the tools, everything, all the technique,
everything
all the skill.
that Faraz
Sahabi has taught him.
GSP taught
and
him.
he was supposed to come in and just tear Lawler apart. Because everybody knows Lawler. Lawler's a brawler. He's a counter striker. And if he has an opening, he's going to take it and he's going to shoot for a takedown. But he's not a wrestler. He's going to put you down, ground and pound your ass. But in this fight, you had Lawler taking on the first round. You had Lawler winning the second round. Then the Red King starts coming alive. He starts hurting Lawler. In the fourth one,
he keeps it up.
Yeah, but Lawler keeps landing those 1-2s. Super easy technique. Just that. That quick ass jab, and the straight. That quick ass jab and the straight. And he just kept landing, shattered Rory's nose, and in the 5th round, at the end of the 4th,
this is the most beautiful part of the whole fight.
The best ultimate stare down between 2 fighters is between Robbie Lawler and Rory McDonald at the end of round 4, and you have John McCarthy telling McDonald, Rory, get back to your corner, and Robbie
just right there,
Robbie's right behind him,
bloody.
He has a busted lip. His lip is literally hanging in 2. and he's bloody as hell. He's busted up, and all he does is points down and just
blows all the blood
out, and he stares him down as he's walking back to his corner, staring him down like, yeah, homie, we gonna do this. We gonna do this right now. Come at me in the last round. Man, the best stare down in goddamn sports history.
And then after that, to come out and just like within the first minute, just the same combination.
The same.
1, 2, 1, 2. To the point where that nose that was already broken on Rory,
he can't take it no more.
He couldn't take it.
And Rory goes down. He goes into like the little fetal position, and he's just like, "I'm done, homie. I'm done."
Big John said, "Nah, homie." It's
Big John McCarthy.
As soon as McDonald goes down,
yeah, the referee comes in. It's like, "Hey, done." And Lawler maintains his belt. He successfully defends his belt in one of the best fights ever in the UFC.
And you know he had a busted lip. He still gives off his after-fight interview and still goes out like a champ. Like a warrior.
He just goes out and says, "Hey, this is what fighters. This is how champions fight." Man, my respects to that mother effer. That's why Robbie Lawler will always be my favorite fighter. He's the reincarnation of ancient gladiators that fought. That mother effer is the baddest goddamn person to ever step in the cage. Robbie Lawler, homie. Ruthless, my boy. Woo!
And now, number one. Ooh-wee. This fight right here has got to be the top fight for one reason. The knockout of the century. This is Max Blessed Holloway versus Justin the Highlight Reel Gaethje at UFC 300 that happened April of 2024.
Yeah. So this fight, we're going to go pretty quick because we only got about a minute or two before this video cuts. So, you have Max Bless Holloway, the Hawaiian kid, the little kid from Waianae, the little kid that's been fighting since he's like 19 years old. Crazy ass little kid that built himself from nothing to what he is now. And then you got Justin Gaethje, like we said, the highlight reel, the guy that came from PFL and then made his name in the UFC.
He was knocking everybody out. He showed everybody he had power. He had wrestling defense. And because of that, Maxie was so underestimated. Nobody gave him a chance in this fight.
Especially because Justin Gaethje was a true lightweight. 155er.
And Maxie was coming up
from featherweight.
145.
Exactly. So nobody gave him a chance. Nobody gave him a shot. And then, first round, Maxie throws a goddamn spinning back kick, breaks Justin's nose. And then throughout the whole
third fight, Maxie's piecing him up. He's going in, he's going out, throwing nice combinations, just cracking them one after another to the point where the best part of this fight, we forgot to mention, this fight was for the BMF title. Baddest mother effer. And Maxie showed why he deserved this title. At the end of the 5th round, he was winning every round. He could have coasted if he wanted to and let the fight go on just to win by decision. No. Maxie said, last 10 seconds, pointed in the middle of the octagon, told Gaethje, I'm going to give you a shot to win this all or nothing. He said, either you're getting knocked out or I'm getting knocked out.
If you don't know Max Holloway's trademark, this is what it is. He at the last 10 seconds of the fight, if it's still going on, he points down to the center and says, "Let's throw, homie. Let's throw putazos. F technique. Let's just go. Let's go. Fast forward. Let's go." This fool did that against Justin Gaethje, and they were throwing boom, 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 boom. In the last second of the fight, Maxie lands an overhand right and
clean to the chin.
Knocks out Justin Gaethje.
Flatlined him. He was literally fell face first to the mat, and he looked dead.
Man, if you guys haven't seen that fight, Google that fight at least. This has been UFC's top 10 fights
of all time,
according to the Bloodline Bros.
Of course.
But we'll see you on the next one. Hey guys, like, subscribe, hit the like button,
comment, share.
Let us know what your favorite fights are, if you're even a fight fan. Let us know if you actually end up Googling all these fights. Let us know. Bloodline Bros. It is what it is. We'll see you on the next one.
Love you guys.